I am going live. I finally got the orientation right. Huh. Honey, let me get my voice right. They talking about we got something new you can stream like this. I thought it was gonna be hype. I thought it was gonna be the thing to do. When I looked at that video yesterday, I'm like, it's always been like this. If you stream straight up and down, you're gonna have black on the sides of the video. Okay, y'all. So I got a very, very important meeting tomorrow. So I'm gonna do like some lashes, but they're gonna be really for tomorrow, but I'm gonna do them today. I got this pack from Amazon not too long ago. So basically I'm doing a little bit of maintenance so that tomorrow when I get ready for my important meeting, I won't have to worry about some things. And I found this at, I don't know what store I was at. It may have even been Target. And it's called NYX Zero to Brow Gel. Baby, I just put it on because I wanted to do it kind of light. But the last time I put this on, it stayed on 3 or 4 days. I didn't have to worry about doing my brows for 3 or 4 days. So they look a little harsh now, but they'll be a little better by tomorrow. They'll be a little better by tomorrow. And the trick I've already found is I put most of the product on the end. I do very, very light at the beginning. Like I don't have any right here. It mostly starts right here and go back. Right here and go back. So I'm gonna be putting on some lash extensions because they usually last a couple of days as well. But I did get up earlier this morning and I got my mirror. So I'm coming together. So I did good in some areas yesterday. I did not clean my bathroom though. Yesterday was bathroom day, so I'm gonna have to double up today. But I did wake up earlier today. I actually woke up around 3:30ish and laid in the bed, scrolling, looking at stuff until 4ish. But anyway, I should have got up and went on and did my walk, but I haven't done that yet. Okay, here we go. They sticking to the tweezers instead of sticking to my lashes. Let me put a little bit more. I got this kit from the drugstore. It's I forgot who makes this one, but I picked this one because it had a remover too. I don't know if this by, I don't think this is by Kiss brand, but it's by its rival in the drugstore. Oh, so I'm trying to get lash on the end. And I don't know why, because they don't really last on the end. They usually plop off, probably because I'm going too far with them. But I'm gonna put, oh, if you hear some grinding, I got a puppy over here and he's playing with his bone. Hear that? But my YouTube timeline has been a fool. First with the trips. Y'all, it is about 7 people who got off a cruise ship in Africa, and now they are stuck. Okay, let me tell you what happened. So a lot of times when you get off a cruise, you'll get to a dock where you can walk off the dock, or you'll have boats sitting there waiting for you off the cruise ship, and they'll take you to land. I forgot what they call them little boats, y'all. I'm having a brain fog. Anyway, this was because you got to imagine ships are really big. And some of these islands and ports that you go to are really small. So sometimes a ship can't get all the way to the dock. So they have these little boats that'll come get you, that'll take you to shore. Okay. These people planned an excursion in the later part of the day. I'm putting some sealant on as I go. And when it was time for the excursion to be over with, they called a little boat to take them back to the ship. The ship was already gone. So let me tell y'all something right now. Since y'all planning y'all vacations and stuff like that. Whenever you plan to get off that ship, always go first group in the morning. And I'm going to tell you why. There's a couple of reasons why. One is for this, so you know that you're going to make it back. Because the cruise ship will tell you, most cruises I've been on, I've cruised out of Florida. They will tell you as soon as you get on the cruise ship, we are on Eastern Standard Time. I don't care where you come from, this ship is on Eastern Standard Time. So you know that at the beginning, which means, in other words, they're trying to tell you, we don't care about daylight saving time. None of that stuff matters. When we say you need to be back on this ship at 4 o'clock, 6 o'clock, 3 o'clock, whatever time they tell you, you need to be back. The other reason why you want to go early is because sometimes you will get to ports and you will go out and do your excursions, and you will come back to the port, and you will actually, the port will be kicking, the port will be jamming, they will be having fun at the port, and you'll just want to walk around and have drinks and eat and stuff like that. If you go first thing in the morning, you got several hours, you're seeing several people come and go back on that ship. It's a reminder that I need to get back on this ship. But if you go out at 4 and you do an hour excursion, then you gotta wait for a little tugboat to take you back to the ship. And your call time is 6 o'clock, that's a no-go for me. Now, if you feeling adventurous, you're gonna get an Uber or however you wanna flex it. Because honestly, the natives, they want you to miss the ship in some places because they know, okay, now you're going to have to spend some money here. We're going to have to put you up in a hotel. We're going to have to feed you more. We're going to have to get you in touch with the embassy. You're going to have to buy another plane ticket, whatever it's going to be. It's going to be. I think I can get one more in there, y'all. One more. So to avoid all the confusion, and I know one time, I done been on so many cruises, I don't even know what island I was on, but we was just at the little bar with the slushy drinks with the frog. I forgot what it's called. Them places get you toe down. I don't care if it's 8 o'clock in the morning. They're going to get you toe down 8 o'clock in the morning. And baby, it is going to be hell to pay trying to remember how to get back on that ship. I mean, I done had something to eat, I done got drunk, and I done sobered up and made it back to that damn ship because I was right at the ship watching all the people. Okay. Dang, I got them lashes on pretty quick. And I actually think I can get one more right here, but I'm a little afraid because, anyway, when you go on a cruise ship, go out first thing in the morning, be back at least 2 hours before that ship say it's gonna pull off. Because trust and believe, the cruise ships cannot wait on you. There may be storms that are coming that they want to make sure they pull off for. There may be another ship that's coming to that dock that they have to pull off for. As a matter of fact, they get fined sometimes if they stay at a certain dock longer than they're supposed to. So when the ships say they're gonna leave, it's not a suggested time. They're actually going to leave. Okay, so I got those lashes on, and I think I went too far on the outside, but it'll probably fall off tonight anyway. And I definitely didn't go all the way up on the inside where it'd be irritating my eyes. So I think I got them pretty comfortable. We'll see how the night goes. And look how much just your eyebrows and your lashes can make a difference. Now, I'm debating about putting some on my face again, guys, because as you can see, I'm breaking out in a sweat. Early this morning, I'm breaking out in a sweat. So I don't know if I want to put foundation on, but I did find my concealer I was looking for yesterday. So maybe I can do the same thing. I've been using just a little peach. Under my eye. And I got a new Milani concealer that is called Pure Beige. And I got it because here lately, a lot of my concealers to me have been looking too yellowish under my eyes, and I haven't liked that at all. Okay. There. So I'm going to go ahead and put this on. And what has been helping me with my concealer game is letting it dry. So I've been using a corrector. I've been using one for the inner corners, and I've been using one for the outer corner. And I've been letting it dry a little bit. So y'all, we have come upon that time of year where I sit back and think again, do I want to pay this $130 or $40 for Amazon Prime? Like every year, I get to thinking like, do I really want to pay $130 or $140 for Amazon Prime? So I went to YouTube to see what other people were saying. I need to check on TikTok too, because I didn't even know this. Yeah, I know with my Prime, I get music, I get movies, but I don't use that. I can guarantee, I'll make sure I had the chat on. How y'all doing? How y'all doing? I do not use the movies or the music with Amazon Prime. And if you didn't know, hey love, it's about $130, $140 a year. And when I think about that, I'm like, there's no other retail stores where I have to pay them to shop there that much. Yeah, I do have a BJ's because I like getting certain things in bulk, like paper towels, toilet tissue. I like buying that in bulk. And that's pretty much all I get from there is like paper towel, toilet tissue. And of course, if you go there, you're going to pick up some shorts, a t-shirt, a pair of gym pants. You always going to pick up something you ain't got no business. But as far as retail stores and what they charge you to shop, like Amazon is the most expensive one at $140. So I was watching somebody's video this morning and they were saying, well, Amazon no longer guarantees 2-day shipping. Now, I didn't know that, but I noticed that with my packages, I haven't gotten 2-day shipping in a long time. Now, what I did notice when I get ready to check out, there is an option. And if you hear something crunching, that's the dog eating on his bone. I did notice there's an option that you can pay like $2.99 to get it overnight. Like it's a bunch of little numbers down there now when you're trying to check out at Amazon. And some of them are like, save $5 if you do this, save $3 if you do that, or add $2.99 for it. And I'm like, I don't remember it being all these different prices on Amazon. So, yeah, somebody said that now they no longer offer guaranteed 2-day shipping. What they're doing is they're looking at what you order and they're prioritizing certain things for 2-day shipping. Almost like when we had the pandemic. They were saying like, if you ordered toilet tissue or if you ordered gloves or if you ordered something like that, it would be guaranteed 2 days. But other stuff would not be considered 2 days. It would go under their 3 to 5 day shipping. And when I'm talking about shipping, I'm talking about the days for them to take your item, to process it and put it with the shipper. It used to be in 2 days, but now they're saying that's no longer the case. So I know that my subscription for Amazon always renews around, I think, June, maybe May, I don't know. But it's always around that time. And every time it gets to be about that time. I'm like thinking about, do I want to pay for this again? Do I want to pay for this another day? Do I want to pay for this? Like, I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so I'm just going to do some concealer today because, baby, them hot flashes been flashing early this morning. And it's another day of rain. It's pouring down rain outside. And look, I was thinking about this morning also. How many credit cards y'all got? Because I was going through my inventory and I think I got about 7. And that is because I never really had credit cards until about 4 years ago. And I wanted to build my credit. So I went and got a Ulta. I think Ulta was my first card. Oh, and American Express. Yeah, I think American Express. Because I got that one on a trip. Like on the plane, it said if you want to fill out these things. So, yeah, I got American Express. And I got Ulta because I'm like, yeah, I buy makeup all the time. I can just use a card and it will help me build up my credit. Well, that's been 5 years ago. And I haven't used my Ulta card. So I was thinking the other day, I was like, I need to make sure I use the cards at least once a year because I want to keep the accounts open. And I want to make sure that they're active. You know what I'm saying? So I went in. Another one of my old ones is Macy's. So it's funny because all of my credit cards consist of the stores that I could walk to where I used to live. There was a mall across the street. And so in the mall, there was Ulta. No, there was actually Sephora. There was Sephora, Macy's, Target, and all those stores. So I had Macy's, Ulta, and something else. So like about 2 weeks ago, I got me a coat off of Macy's. Simply because I wanted to just use my card. And because the coat was half off. So now is a good time to look for coats if you need one for next winter because they're marked off. I bought this gray coat because I've never had a gray coat. So I bought this gray coat, used my little Macy card. And let me tell you something, when I moved before, I really used that Macy card. I bought some flatware. I bought some plates. Hey, y'all, it's coming together. No. And I said I won't gonna do nothing because these flashes. So I used my little Macy card. The coat one was $60. It's like a puffer coat, but it doesn't have any sleeves. So it was $60 and it was half off what it normally is. So I got a coat with my card. And then I went and pulled out I pulled out my American Express because I only use that for travel if I have to travel somewhere. And I was booking a flight to go see the grandkids. And y'all, I had so many points that my round trip flight was only $90. Round trip. With Delta was only $90. So, but I still got to use the credit card because I hadn't used it in a year. So, oh, I'm getting black stuff all on my lids from this eyeliner. But I did get to use the credit card. Oh, Then I pulled out an old city card that I charged like some groceries or something on just for me to use it. But I was asking that about, like, if you have several credit cards, do you try to use them at least once a year to keep them open? Like, I got all of mine are paid off except for one. Y'all, and I had to use some legal fees. I had to use one to pay legal fees. That's the one I'm still paying off. But I was glad I took that time to rebuild or to build some credit, because I had never had credit. Oh, and let me tell you what else I heard, because I've been telling y'all about what's been going down my YouTube timeline. I heard, and I don't know if it's true or not, but YouTube was going to start cracking down on faceless YouTube channels. You know how some people do memes for their face, or, you know, pictures for their background, and they just talk, especially some of the tea channels that dish all the tea. You know, they try to use just a background or something to talk. So I'm putting something on. I hope it's lip gloss. But in this silver container, I can't tell. But it looked cute. So it's strange when I was looking at some people on YouTube. It's strange to see their face. Like, some of these people have built their whole YouTube channel on not having to show their face. And I've listened to them from time to time, especially, you know, when you getting ready, or you just bored and you want some background noise like I might be going on right now. Now you see the person's face behind the video, and it's just weird to me. One of them is Atlanta Street Interviews, and it's a man that goes around. I'm looking for some powder, but I can't find any clear powder just to set my concealer with. But it's a man that goes around on YouTube, and he interviews homeless people in Atlanta. You know, just ask them, you know, how did they end up on the street? You know, do they have family? Do they have kids? You know, just general stuff we all want to know. And I don't usually watch, but it's crazy because I'm just going to be honest with y'all. I might not like your content, or I might not be thrilled about your content, but when you have some mess, I'm all in. When it's some mess with your channel or some mess with you, I'm all in. Okay, so I can admit that. So I don't really watch because, you know, everybody got the same story. You know, they had an unfortunate event. Some people blame it on their parents. They never got raised to learn how to take care of money. You know, just all types of different, like, stories, right? But the controversy came on his channel because another reactor was saying that he was in relations with one of the girls he interviewed. All this is alleged. I don't know. I'm just bystanding watching, y'all. So that's when I was like, what? They got mess over here on these homeless streets and content creators. But now I noticed he started showing his face. There are two people. Another guy does videos about people who get murdered, or rappers that get killed, or famous stories about people getting killed. His channel has always been faceless, where he always say, I don't give you no angles, I just give you the truth. And it's crazy because I seen his picture I seen his face on the YouTube video as well. And I was like, you know what? It might be some true to this, that YouTube is cracking down on faceless channels. And I think it's because, it's really because of AI, in my opinion. It's because a lot of channels are just AI generated content. And I think YouTube feel like if they got a person, it's less likely to be AI. And I've always wondered about, you know, the AI, because I've heard people using AI to write their books and do this and do that. But I'm just thinking like, how can you license that stuff when AI got to get the information from somebody else? AI is only good because it's pulled all of our data into their database. AI don't know what a red rose is unless somebody else told them what a red rose is. So I don't know. I've been a little leery about, especially about making money with AI material. Like it need to be some more research out for me, because I don't want nobody looking for me 10 years later. But that's what I heard about YouTube. So if you start to see some of your channels where you never saw the person, now you see the person, let me know. Let me know if that's true or not. And in the news, I saw that Florida is getting ready to vote on their women's rights. So y'all get out there and vote. And let me tell you one of these channels that I'll be watching sometime. I'll be watching people get arrested. I don't know the name of the channel, but they just pop up on my feed. You know how you watch one thing and several things gonna come up. Well, I'm gonna end today with this. I was watching this lady, actually a black lady, was a manager of BSS. Y'all know we used to call it beauty supply stores. And she said that her beauty supply store opens at 9 o'clock. But because they open earlier than all the other beauty supply stores, that she said most of the other ones don't open till 10 or 11. She said sometimes they open at 8:30 because they know there are people who deal with hair and makeup and stuff that need some stuff early in the morning. So she said this particular morning they open at 8:30. This lady came into the beauty supply. She said, I noticed her because she came in, I spoke to her, she just threw her hand up and she went straight to the back to the wigs. This lady gonna come in, grab 4, 5, 6, 8, how many ever wigs, ran out the door. Some guy said, come on, get in the car, jumped in the car and left. Why they catch this lady at her house or at a friend's house? For one, because of the car, they got the tags. I didn't tell y'all the funniest part. Why this lady come out the house and she had pink hair and orange fingernails, like a pink fade, like bright pink and orange fingernails. They got her because on the camera you could see her stealing pink hair. Now I'm trying to figure out, lady, how did you think you was gonna get away going to the store? You the first one in the store, okay? You the first one. They probably trying to figure out, how did you know they was gonna open this early? Then you come in the store with pink hair, a pink fade, very distinctive, and you got orange fingernails. The police officer said it was the fingernails. The police officer said it was the fingernails that made sure, aside from the car with the tag, brought us to this house. Once they pulled everybody out that house, it was her pink hair and fingernail polish that got her locked up. And she was saying that she was trying to do something for her children. Her children needed something, whatever. And I'm just saying, like, job never comes to folks' minds nowadays when they need money. A job. Hell, you can make ham sandwiches, ham and egg sandwiches in the morning, and people will buy that from you. She just decided, and then beauty supply. Now, unless things have changed with beauty supply, I thought that was like the worst hair you can get was the beauty supply hair. Now, maybe they done came up a little bit. But she done stole 5 or 8 beauty supply wigs. And if you stole them, I know you didn't take time to look and see if they was Remy or Remy times 2 or Remy plus connect along. Like, you didn't even know if you buying good wigs. If you taking good wigs. Child, look, don't dye your hair pink and go in the beauty supply store when ain't nobody else in there with sticky fingers, because it's not gonna work. That's not gonna work. I don't know who hyped you up. I don't know who hyped. They went in that house and they found 4 other wigs. Took them right back to the beauty supply. And when I seen them wigs at the beauty supply, I said, now, she stole $20, $30 wigs. It don't cost you nothing to use your car and do some Uber Eats. I have seen women with children in their car delivering food. Okay? You got to feed your family. It's an honest day's work. But baby, that wasn't the way to go. That was not the way to go. Y'all, I cannot believe this is April the 2nd. This is my second live. I really appreciate you tuning in with me today. Let me get this dog some water so we can go outside. I will see you tomorrow morning. Peace, riches.